Welcome to our YouTube channel Teddy's Giant Adventure. In a cozy, familiar room, Teddy sat quietly on his shelf. But today was not an ordinary day for Teddy. With a sudden swirl of sparkles and a gentle whoosh, Teddy found himself in a place like no other, a world where everything was gigantic. Teddy gazed around in awe. The flowers were as tall as skyscrapers, and the trees stretched high into the sky, tickling the pink clouds. The grass beneath him felt like soft, green pillows, each blade a story tall. Where am I? Teddy wondered aloud, his voice a mix of excitement and curiosity. This was a world far beyond the one he knew, a world of gentle giants and endless possibilities. As Teddy wandered through the tall grass, he encountered a rabbit as big as a hill. The rabbit's eyes sparkled with kindness as it looked down at the tiny teddy bear. "Hello, little friend. Welcome to our giant world," the rabbit said with a gentle voice that rumbled like soft thunder. Teddy couldn't hide his amazement. "Hello. I'm Teddy. Everything is so big here," he exclaimed, his voice filled with wonder. The giant rabbit chuckled, a sound as warm as a summer breeze. "In our world, everything is big, but our hearts are even bigger," it replied, its large ears twitching with delight. Together, they strolled through the Garden of Giants, with Teddy sharing stories of his own world and the rabbit telling tales of the giant land. Each step revealed new wonders, flowers with petals as wide as umbrellas, butterflies as large as kites, and trees that whispered secrets of the sky. Teddy felt a joy he had never known, a joy that comes from discovering new friends and unexplored places. And as they walked, a distant sound of laughter and music floated through the air, catching Teddy's attention. "What's that sound?" Teddy asked, his curiosity growing. "That," said the rabbit with a twinkle in its eye, "is the sound of the teddy bear party. Would you like to go?" With eyes sparkling with excitement, Teddy followed the rabbit to the teddy bear party. As they approached, the garden opened up to reveal a grand celebration like no other. It was a gathering of teddy bears from every corner of the giant world, each one unique and filled with joy. The garden was a kaleidoscope of colors with huge balloons floating like cheerful suns and streamers that danced in the gentle breeze. The air was filled with the sweet melody of music and the happy chatter of teddy bears. Teddy felt a warm welcome wash over him as he stepped into the party. Everywhere he looked, there were teddy bears laughing, playing games, and sharing stories. Some were as tall as trees, while others were closer to Teddy's size, but all were having the time of their lives. A teddy bear with a bright blue fur and a wide smile approached Teddy. "Welcome to our party," it boomed in a friendly voice. "I'm Big Blue. It's not every day we have a special guest from another world." Teddy, feeling a bit shy but thrilled, replied, "I'm Teddy, and I'm so happy to be here. I've never seen anything like this before." As Big Blue led Teddy through the party, he realized that this was more than just a celebration. It was a place where laughter was endless, friendships were boundless, and the joy of being a teddy bear was celebrated in every smile and dance. At the teddy bear party, every moment was an adventure. Teddy, who had always loved games, found himself in the middle of the most amusing game of musical chairs he had ever seen. Each chair was as soft as a cloud and as large as a bed. The music was a cheerful melody that made even the shyest teddy bear want to dance. Around and around the chairs they went, with Teddy giggling each time he struggled to climb onto the giant cushions when the music stopped. The other teddy bears cheered him on, their laughter ringing out like the happiest melody. Then came the dance. Teddy was a bit nervous at first, but the giant teddy bears were gentle and patient, showing him steps that made him feel like he was floating on air. As he swayed and twirled with his new friends, Teddy felt a happiness that was as vast as the giant world itself. He realized that in this world, no matter how big or small you were, you could find joy in every beat of the music and every step of the dance. It was a place where differences were celebrated, and the size of your heart mattered more than the size of your body. As the party continued, Teddy felt a sense of belonging that warmed his heart. He had never imagined that a world so different from his own could feel so much like home. As the party continued, Teddy found himself at a large table filled with treats that were as big as boulders. He sat among teddy bears who were sharing stories from their lives, each tale more fascinating than the last. An old teddy bear with silver fur and wise eyes spoke of the days when he traveled with a circus, performing under the stars. A small, patchwork teddy bear shyly recounted her journey across the sea in a child's backpack, seeing wonders beyond her wildest dreams. Teddy listened, his heart swelling with admiration and wonder. These stories, so different from his own, were threads in the rich tapestry of the teddy bear world. They spoke of adventures and experiences, of love and laughter, of challenges and triumphs. He realized that every teddy bear had a story, a unique journey that made them who they were. And here, in this giant world, their stories wove together in a beautiful pattern of friendship and understanding. Teddy shared his own story too, about the children he watched over, about his magical talks when the grown-ups were away, and about the love that filled his every stitch. The teddy bears listened with rapt attention, their eyes reflecting the magic of his words. In that moment, Teddy knew he was part of something wonderful, a community where every story mattered, where every voice was heard, and where every teddy bear, no matter how small, had a place. As twilight approached, the teddy bears gathered for a special tradition at the party. Each bear held a colorful lantern, ready to send it soaring into the evening sky. Teddy, with a lantern in his tiny paw, felt a flutter of excitement. Each lantern carries a wish, explained Big Blue, his eyes twinkling in the fading light. A wish for happiness, for adventures, for friendship. One by one, the teddy bears released their lanterns. The sky above became a canvas of light, with lanterns floating gently towards the pink clouds, painting the dusk with their soft glow. Teddy watched in wonder as his lantern joined the others, feeling as if a part of him was dancing among the stars. He made a wish too, a wish to always remember this magical day, this feeling of endless joy and the warmth of newfound friendships. As the lanterns drifted higher, the party quieted, and a sense of peace settled over the garden. The teddy bears, united in this beautiful moment, shared a bond that went beyond words, a bond of shared joy and collective hope. Teddy realized then that no matter where he went, the memories of this day, of the joy and love he had experienced, would stay with him forever. It was a reminder that sometimes, the smallest experiences could leave the biggest imprint on our hearts. As the night gently settled in, the teddy bear party began to wind down. One by one, the teddy bears started to say their goodbyes, their hearts full of joy and memories to cherish. Teddy, surrounded by his new friends, felt a bittersweet happiness. "I'll never forget this day," he said, his voice soft with emotion. "Thank you for welcoming me into your world, for the laughter, the stories, and the magic." Big Blue, towering over Teddy, bent down to give him a gentle hug. "You will always be a part of our teddy bear family," he said warmly. "Remember, in the world of teddy bears, no distance is too far, and no size is too different for friendship. One by one, the teddy bears hugged Teddy, each embrace a promise of everlasting friendship. They whispered words of encouragement and shared hopes of meeting again. And as they did, the garden felt like the most magical place in the world, a place where differences were celebrated, and love was the common language. Slowly, the twinkling lights of the party faded, and the giant world grew quiet. Teddy felt a familiar swirl of sparkles around him, a gentle whoosh of magic, and in the blink of an eye, he found himself back in his cozy room, on his familiar shelf. Back in his own world, Teddy sat quietly, the warmth of the adventure still lingering in his heart. He looked out of the window, where the first rays of the morning sun were painting the sky with colors of hope and new beginnings. Though he was back in his small, familiar room, Teddy felt different. The giant world and the teddy bear party had given him something precious, a treasure trove of joyful memories, lessons of friendship, and a heart that felt bigger and braver. He thought of the giant rabbit, Big Blue, and all the wonderful teddy bears he had met. Their stories, laughter, and the magical lanterns in the sky were now a part of him, a reminder that adventures and friendships can transform us in ways we never imagined. As Teddy gazed at the small mementos from the party, he realized that even in his small world, he could carry the joy and love he had experienced. He knew that every day held the possibility of new adventures, new friendships, and new wonders. Teddy closed his eyes, a smile on his face, grateful for the journey he had taken. In the quiet of the room, he whispered, "Thank you for the magic, for the joy, and for the memories that will last forever." And with that, Teddy, the little teddy bear with a big heart, drifted into a peaceful sleep, dreaming of giant worlds, pink clouds, and the endless joy of being a teddy bear. This completes the narrative for Teddy's Giant Adventure. It is designed to be an engaging and heartwarming story, perfect for an audiobook format, and sure to captivate and inspire young listeners with its themes of friendship, wonder, and the magic of adventures.